3 as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know. Let's go.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
He was brought down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Seahawk 1st down as Wilson finds Lockett.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Check. Lucky. Let's go double count right here. Double count.
This is Carson. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Wilson with the
A
handoff.
4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Good. You think you gonna get this? 19. You think you gonna get this?
From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 66 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
For the extra point.
Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there, what they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now Jones. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run this with Akers. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
2-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Rams.
Here's Goff. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
Goff's pass.
6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
now a run with Akers.
48 yards.
And some space here. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 14-yard line. A big pickup of 38. from the red zone now. Goff flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it here with Brown. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
34, Malcolm Brown, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
On 3rd down, Brown. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Out of the gun. Gone. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
You can fall or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch you hate, watch him lurk, can't relate. Watch you skirt out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murk, at the gate, on sight. Red, green, red, tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fingers.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The defensive player of the year a season ago, Aaron Donald, the one to stop him in his tracks. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 78 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
14, Rams 6. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now a first down throw, gone. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Intended target was Cam Akers. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jordan Brooks showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
14. Rams 6.
Third and long. It's Goff. This pass complete to Reynolds. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a carry for Brown. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Here's Brown. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now it's Brown. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of a yard.
They'll try to run for it with Brown. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. But it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Now Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They'll run. This is Brown. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. They'll run on first down. Brown. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
This is Brown. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Puna Ford on the stop.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he's got room. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, L.A. Cam Akers, 76 yards. And the Rams are now just a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Seahawks 14, Rams 12.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go play action with Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. But it's going to be second down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice. Or maybe even routes versus air. Because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here. Now it's Carson. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Throwing again on second down. Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
A 39-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And with that, they'll take a one-point lead here in the second. Now, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's...
Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Now Jones. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
31-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He starts with a give to Akers. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard.
Goff now to throw. Flush to his right. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Andre Diggs on the tackle. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
There's Goff. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
3rd down. And 1 yard to go.
This is Brown on the carry. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
He was brought
They're
down.
able to convert with a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Brown. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
A run here with Brown. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He's taken down by
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd.
They'll run now with Brown.
The 13.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's gone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
On the carry.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They could put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now Wilson back into his end zone. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep. He's got a man. Complete. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Seahawks 22. Rams 15. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
now gone. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Now Goff on first down, eluding the pressure right.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Cam Akers.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
They'll begin the drive with Carson, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26.
They run again with Carson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
The 47-yard line.
They run it with Carson, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Flushed out right. He hits his target, Lockett. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aaron Donald.
Able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Looking to throw on second down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends.
Brings up second and goal.
Check hot route. Hot. Yeah, we'll go special. I'll go special. 12. Switch. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson taking it in. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they'd gotten 2 for 2.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll try the air now with Goff. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Goff now to throw. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Goff. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.